it's like, yeah, like black and white.
Ha. There we go. That should fix the microphone. I've only been away for 3 weeks and everything fucking breaks. Welcome back, everyone. Hey, Captain Rush, and of course, a Burst. How you guys doing? It's good to see you back. I think I've got audio. I think it's a bit loud. I see it going red, so we'll turn that down a little bit. Music should be up and running. I have video. Hey, how are you guys? Welcome back to the stream. Good to have you back here. I hope you've all been well for the last 3 weeks. I am still a bit jet-lagged, but so many good memories from Japan. Landed on Friday, and I'm very, very happy that I had the whole weekend to recover from the flight and the jet lag and not go straight into work today from returning. So I had Saturday, Sunday to come back, recover, get used to the time zone, and yeah, get ready for streaming again. I'm excited. So much has happened. Are you sure it's not an operator issue why everything broke? I mean, the problem is always between chair and the screen, right? That's always where the problem is. usually. However, in this case, I do in fact know that it was not an issue on my side, at least for the issues with the streaming app, because so usually when I there's a go live button on the streaming app, right? I press that and everything goes live and we're fine, we're ready to go. When I click it now, it just says stream information updated, stream information updated, stream information updated. It's like, yeah, I know, but that's what I'm trying to do. But I went to their Discord and I actually see other people having the same issue, and that's where I learned that you know, you just gotta press it a bunch of times and then it's all good. And well, here we are, we're live. I had so many ideas how I want to improve the stream between last I went live and now, but you know, I was in Japan, not much possibility. And yesterday I spent most of the time getting the vlog out of the door, which I'm semi-happy with, but you know, it's alright. Alright. How's everybody been? I see Burst, you gave up on playing the aggro tournament yesterday. I feel like that's just a excuse from your part that you didn't make it. You were probably just intimidated and scared because your performance for the tournament before wasn't that good. It's good. So you're still playing Florian, Captain Crunch, added 2 CMH and Trimetrage options now on the Sceptron Sky. That sounds interesting. He's still good, right? Rush, how are you? How's everything in Singapore? Funny thing, I actually played 2 people from Singapore while I was in Japan. It was one guy that I played. It was the 5th anniversary event on Sunday, I believe. Played into the guy, and he sits down, and he has like the Pro Tour playmat, Pro Tour sleeves, and I have no idea who he is, right? And we just start playing, and he absolutely demolishes me. His name is Jin, and apparently I saw afterwards on I think it was Twitter or somewhere. It's actually a really good player. So it's like, yeah, I can tell. Yeah, Jin is his name, Jyn. And then I played into a second player from Singapore, I think in the same tournament. Her name was Brenna. She is a tattoo artist, and incidentally, she watched the stream before, or the YouTube content, but she didn't recognize me because I was wearing a face mask. By the way, I was wearing a face mask all weekend long, and I still got sick afterwards, so I'm still doing something wrong. Agro Tournament 2 CYB Ultim. Do you know who won Burst? It was Living Legend, right? Brenna, she has 2 spider webs on her knees. Yeah, Brenna, exactly. She was great. Jin, who works at a shop I go to. Oh, dude, Jin is so good. Singapore's small. I mean, it's basically one city, right? How many people are in the city though? It's a pretty big city from what I seem to remember. Also, I had a light bar at the back there. You see, that came down at some point while I was away, and I haven't been able to fix it yet. So I just have that weird purple light. So I think it's a bit dark right now, but you can see my face. It should be 6 or 7 million. I'll try it. Yeah, it's smaller than London then. Yeah. But yeah, the scene probably all knows each other, right? So, lots to talk about, obviously, today. My voice is still a bit weird because of whatever I got while I was traveling. I'm actually, the only thing that was surprised is that I didn't get sick earlier. Like, I was fully prepared with flying and meeting so many people and, you know, full public transport everywhere that I would get sick a lot earlier. And the only thing that I was surprised is it happened after Worlds. No idea who won, and yes, it was Living Legend. All right. Well, I do want to join one of those tournaments one of these days. I do hope I can make it happen. It's just like the time is a bit weird. But we've got Mr. Fitzers here. Obviously, he's super happy to see us when we came back. And what am I going to play today? The game is IRA. I love this hero, seriously. I really enjoy playing her. And some people would say that her hero ability is about on my level intellectually of playing heroes, right? So every second attack gets +1. Nothing fancy, nothing complicated, just +1. I think changing from Kaya to Ira, at least for now, for today, I really just enjoy the art. Like the anime old art looks so good. By the way, I have it up here. How are the goodies, dude? So good. Yeah, so I before we jump, oh, all right, let's fix that as well. All right, there we are. So as you know, you got this old art anime version in the 5th anniversary pack. Now, what I didn't know that there were Marvel versions out there as well. I didn't realize that there were Marvel versions of this card until I saw some people post it on the socials. I still have 2 packs, so I'm very tempted to open them, but one belongs to somebody else, and I'm selling it, and the other one will stay close for my collection. But you know what? I got a 10, so I'll take the 10. Are gonna be his new main. I just enjoy playing her for now, and I think especially today, when we're talking a lot about what happened and you know, the future, what I'm gonna do, it's gonna be a good hero to play because it's pretty simple, to be honest. It's pretty simple. So the goodies are actually really good. So I got the package for the fail builds package, and I got the souvenir. So I got 2 playmats, I got sleeves of like the old art and the normal hero art. I got tote bags and you know, there's a lot of stuff. One of the things that actually I haven't opened yet, maybe we do this later today, is the deck box, which I've been debating if I want to sell it or not. So that's really good. The anime old art heroes. So I have 2 Dorinthia, 2 Viserai, and 1 new. Probably selling a Dorinthia and a Viserai, which are already spoken for. Ooh, Florian. So I did beat a Florian in the first tournament that I played with her, but I'm not sure if that was a fluke or not. So we'll find out. You just accept it. You're gonna have to rebrand like aggro. Wait, is aggro moving to IRA as well? Is he moving away, or is it? I mean, I would expect aggro to play IRA, no? Obviously, I got a T-shirt as well at Worlds, which is really cool. It's got like a it's like an octopus with a sword and takoyakis on it. I have so much stuff from Worlds. I got the Japanese heavy hitters as well. And on my way back, I couldn't stop myself. I'm just waiting for first opponent here. I got some Rosetta and some Mistveil packs as well for archive packs, which is really weird to open because there's like 5 cards in here. It feels really thin. So, you know, if whoever asks me to open packs today, this is an option. Alright, we got Vincent here. But honestly, the coolest thing that I got, I think almost, that I didn't even get while there is like this FAB metal token. I can't even... There you go. Look at this token. Man, it looks so cool. I wanted to buy it in person because they were supposed to be available there, but then I think there were some shipping issues, so I had to bring it to... I actually had to order it from the US. Wait. Why did this game start? Why did this game start? I didn't react. Sorry. Can we redo, please? I need 1 AB. Open a pack. Rush. Open what you want. Alright. His name is Acroplays, yet he plays Guardian. That is true. I mean, that is a good point. That is a good point. That is a really good point. Alright, let me concede here. Man, that's not true. I played a bit of Talishar. Full rematch. I played like 1 game this weekend, I think. Alright, so they went first. I have to go second here. But obviously I need a Tide Flippers into this matchup. Because I am not an aggro deck, so I need something that can Arcane Barrier. Alright, there we go. Okay, good. So that's up and running. Hey, Lillian!
Round 1.
Alright, the round 1, that is done. We can put a prediction up as well. There we go. How have you been, Lillian? It's good to see you. And Rush, please remind me after the game to open up that pack. My second favorite streamers also got back to streaming. Let's go. Wait. Your second favorite streamer? Your second favorite? Who's your favorite? Okay, so they just created 2 rune chants. We've got a widespread destruction. They need the 3rd, so that's not going to be an issue for them. We have a really enticing turn here, though. So we just Kodachi. No, we're not going to do Kodachi. We're going to do Kodachi into a Bittering Thorns into a Command and Conquer. My favorite is the wizard guy, aka Majin Bay. Hey, Majin Bay, he hasn't done, like, usually Majin Bay does, like, these story time videos after he went to an event, right? I don't think he's uploaded one yet. I think you even mentioned it on the Discord. Things are good. Had a good weekend at the board and card game convention. Oh, very cool. Did you get to try any cool new games, or did you just play card games? Did you play Flesh and Blood there, Lilian, or... Imagine did a live yesterday. Alright, okay, so I didn't see that. You're like my 4th or 5th favorite. That's fine. Burst, that's fine. I get it. Favorite FAB stream is Fitz. No, I get it. Thank you very much for following, Reckless Charlie. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing okay today. Ethan did a story time. Oh yes, I saw that. I tried to say hi to Ethan, but he was too busy. I didn't get an opportunity to say hi. Wait. Why did they not attack at all here? Honestly, Worlds was awesome. The whole event, it was fantastic. I really loved it. Tried a few board and card games. Also played FAB. Got 2 Blaze promos. Oh, nice. Are you selling the second one? I'm guessing. Or did you promise it to somebody? Alright, here we go for another Command and Conquer. Hey, Black Belt, how are you doing? Good to see you again. How are things out there? Fitz is extremely consistently laying down. He is. He's just kind of chilling down there. I mean, I get it. Also really happy because Thursday I will get the Alter new sleeves from my mate that went to... Oh, awesome, dude. That's very nice. They look good. Like, oh, those sleeves look really good. Can sell the second one? Nice, Lillian. Any games you played that you will recommend? Alright, one. When the common condition close, each hero lost life this turn banishes a card from their arsenal. Okay, I don't have an arsenal, so I can let this hit. And then we can... Looking for a scrap will not work yet, because we don't have a 1 cost in arsenal. So we could block for 2 here, take 4. And then we do Kodachi, Pounding Gale. This is 4, this is for 5. It's blocking for 3, it's blocking for 2. I mean, the value at the end of... No, it's fine. No, this is better. This is better. Okay, so Kodachi for 1. Kodachi for 2. Value Gaming. Batos! How are you doing? Imagine seeing you here. It's good to have you back, Batos. I look forward... hopefully you'll be at the Armory this week. I really look forward to attending Armories again. I miss playing a P9. What do you think about the change flashback? Wait. What change? Have you tried the Bazaar? Everyone is talking about it. Lilian is playing it, right? I think, Lilian, you like it quite a bit, the Bazaar. I was tempted to respond back to you, Lilian, saying, yeah, please give me a code. But honestly, I'm playing... I barely have time for video games, and at the moment I'm playing Dragon Age. So that just kind of consumes me for the next week or so. Then maybe after that. But I hear it's really good. Burst, you don't have time for Bazaar. You're fully focused on the trading card game shop game, right? You don't have time. Hopefully, unless work blows it up. Well, I hope it does not. But, you know, I get the feeling. Sometimes there's nothing you can do. Alright, so we're just going to Kodachi for 1 again. Then we're going to Kodachi for 2 again. And then we're going to play a Torrent of Tempo. And if they don't block the Torrent of Tempo for 5, we're going to play another Torrent of Tempo. I love this deck. I know it's simple. I know this is a deck for dummies. But I really enjoy it. I don't know why this deck gives me so much satisfaction, to be honest. Playing a lot, but the EU servers are kind of laggy. Oh, really? Okay. Ooh, they're not blocking it, so this gets to go again now. And I draw a card. No, I don't draw a card. So we could... I don't really Arsenal this, it makes no sense. I was just wondering if there's a way that I could threaten Mask of Momentum, but not really. I'm gonna keep the Spring Tonic counter. I don't want to Arsenal Crane Dance. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. The best thing about IRA is that there's about 500 ways to play her, all decent enough. That is true, Batos. And I think what I want to try with this hero is a bit of deck building. And see what I can do. There's a lot of interesting 1-for-5s out there, right? All those Arsenal Hate 1-for-5s that were released, I think, in Rosetta. Was it Rosetta? The generics could be interesting. Look, that was your fault. I'm playing trading card shop. I mean, how's it my fault? I will not take responsibility for that. You are a grown-ass person. You can make your own decisions. So I will not take any responsibility here. 4 go again. So we need to block this because of the Moverin Skies, right? I will not take responsibility. CC event on Saturday, I split the finals because we both decided the game of Count Your Blessings, IRA versus Fatigue, knew was not worth... Wait, there's a Count Your Blessings, IRA? Because of course there is. Of course there is. I'm not sure why I'm surprised at that. They could flail me here, right? No, they're not gonna flail me. Eloquence. Okay, 11 to 33. Okay, I really like Censor. Like, I really love Censor. Honest, dude, Burst, I think IRA is simpler than KO. No? I think there is more intricacy to playing KO than there's intricacy to playing IRA. Trying to see why be great X Dory for play. Okay, maybe I'm wrong with my hot take on the banned and restricted announcement that we should expect later today, and maybe CYB should be banned. Mom is very good. It's very, very good. Yeah, I really like Mask of Momentum. I think it's just with IRA, you're gonna threaten it every single time. Because of just of your play pattern, and eventually the opponent has to care about it. So what's really nice about Sensor is here, right? If we play into Vincent, I played this matchup at Worlds, and you can just name the card that's in their banished zone, right? So if this hits, you just name the card in the banished zone, and no guessing, because there's a good chance that this is the card that they're gonna want to play. You have to respect the mask, yeah, absolutely. It's always incredible to me how far the prices of these legendaries have fallen. I think at the moment this is going for like 30. I remember back in the day, like these cards were like 60, 70 something. Excuse me. As I mentioned, my throat is still a bit weird. Also, Machin is pivoting from Wizard because they aren't really strong in this meta, and I guess what he's switching into new. Couldn't be happy the guy that has introduced me to FAB is now playing the same class as me. Dude, that's gonna be good, right? You're gonna probably see some good information from him. Rune chants. Okay, so we're going to block one. We're gonna block the rune chants here. Pass one. We're just reducing the amount of damage that we're taking, and then we're gonna play an E-Strike, probably for draw a card. Yeah, just block for 3. I know they're gonna create the rune chance, that's fine. I'm still at 31. They need to have a really big explosive turn here to kind of threaten me. I'm tempted to do E-Strike for 7, but I think drawing a card and putting that in Arsenal... Does that make sense? No, let's buff power here. My thinking is why I'm doing that is because if they take the damage, they go down to 3, and if there are 3, they're basically Kodachi locked at that point. I just bought a Mask of Recurring Nightmares for £17. Dude, that's cheap. Like, I couldn't believe how cheap 12 petal whatever it is, like the chess piece that Zen uses. It's like £7. It's so cheap. Oh, wait. Actually, I think... Oh, well... There we go. Light was going dark on me. I figured out why it's so dark, because I hadn't plugged it in. Alright, figure it out. I could just name the cards in Banish. That's brutal. Yeah, I mean, against Vincent, it's really, really good. Okay, so the problem that we have here, though, is that we don't have a blue. But we can still make it work because the sink below at least is a 0 cost, so I can give the Kodachis go again. I guess this is the moment we've been waiting for to use Spring Tonic. And that's the thing though, right? That you don't want to block the 1, but the longer the game goes, that Kodachi, like that one thing that you take every single turn, it's just gonna get you there. Letters are worth nothing now. Arguably, that's good, right? That's good because it makes the level of entry for new players easier. It hurts when you spent like $100 or something on... What do I pick? Can they play this here? No. They have nothing they can play. I don't know any cards. They've got 3 rune chants. Let's do Widespread Annihilation. Why not? Red Annihilation. Maybe I get lucky, right? So obviously, you gotta take a guess on the sensor on what they have, but I think still just the threat is really good. Deathly Whale. That could have been a good choice as well. Yeah. Good thing I don't buy boxes. I think that's smart. It's supposed to come out in RF and CF in the same set, so the collectors aren't going for the RFs. That's true. The funny thing is, yeah. I actually got one gifted. The 12 petal, I got one gifted at Worlds because it's so cheap. Yeah, I think it's good. Give the collector something to collect, like nice shinies with EA and all that, and give everybody else cheap cards. I think that's the right way to go. Mr. Fitz napping down there. Deathly Whale. Deathly Whale would have been the right pick, eh? Deathly Whale would have been the right pick. Alright, so we have 3 blues in hand. That's good. So we can just kind of take it off turn here. We can block 6 of these. And then we'll use the Flick Flack on the Deathly Whale. And then we'll use the blue to play Kodachi Kodachi into Mauling Key. Yeah, I think we've got this game. It's a go wide card. Alright, that's oh, Soul Harrower. I didn't even see them play this. It's a hero, once per turn attack, so they need to go again though. Banish a card from their soul. Okay, never mind. Text doesn't matter. I'm gonna just keep attacking face here. I think I'm gonna ignore this. Could backfire. Quick question, cause I'm planning on getting the budget for Prague. And wonder, do I go for the calling at Saturday or just the world premiere and extra side events? Considering the fact that this would be my first calling ever. That's actually a really good question. And I don't think that's an easy question to answer. I think the question you need to ask yourself is, do you want to try hard the weekend? Or do you want to have fun? Do you want to just go to soak up the atmosphere, have a good time, and just be part of it? Or do you want to go sweaty and go to calling? I think that's the first question you've got to ask yourself to then make an informed decision what you do. And then the second question is, I think that's what Batos is pointing out, right? It's a sealed calling. And that may not be up your alley. I, for one, I'm not sure I'm going to do the calling because I don't like sealed callings that much. Because if you get a bad pool, it's just like, ugh, okay. You go 4-4 drop or something. It's just like, it can get really awkward. It's a difficult question. Okay, we can just do sync below here, pass, and we can arsenal. The question is, do I have to take care of this here? It's just 2 damage. Do I have to take care of this? 27-3. I don't think so. I think I just keep doing my thing here. Speaking of that podcast, dude, I didn't talk about PV a single time. Which podcast you mean? Are you happy about the second chance in Blitz? Oh, you're talking about the keynote. Honestly, when James White came onto the stage and said, oh, here is my announcement on how we're fixing Blitz, I was expecting more. Like, basically the changes are 1,000 points for every hero instead of 500 for Living Legend, and Zen is back. That's their fixes. It's like, I was expecting more. That doesn't seem much of a fix, to be honest. I don't know how I feel about Zen coming back. I'm kind of split. Like, I understand why they're doing it, but I also kind of feel like they shouldn't have done it. I think the reason why they're getting Zen back is because he rotated out so quickly. So imagine you're a new player, right? Imagine you're a new player. You see Flesh and Blood, you love Zen, you buy into his deck, and then 3 weeks later he's not legal in Blitz anymore. That sucks. That sucks a lot. But it happened. And we're past that point now. And is it that bad that you have to now retcon it? And it's only Blitz, right? It's like, it's not the premier format at the end of the day. So I don't know. What are you bringing, Black Belt? What have you been working on? Keynote and Go Commando did an interview. Oh yeah, the Go Commando. I tried watching that interview. I didn't get too far into it, to be honest. Melody. Wait. Dude, you cannot go to an armory and start winning armories with Melody. You cannot do that to your mates. Have mercy on your friends. Why are they... Alright, they're gonna attack me for 6 here, right? Yeah, so this basically... They're playing this so they can play the Nazareth. That's fine. I could block here with another Flick Flack. Or... I let it happen. And I go Kodachi. Spinning Wheel Kick into E-Strike. I think I'm just gonna eat the 6 here. It's a fun build. Yeah. I mean, sure. I mean, play what you want, right? But honestly, have some mercy on your teammates. Or the people that are going to your event. Alright, I may lose this because I didn't take care of the Nathret. I can do 16 damage in 1 turn. Seems pretty good when it splits. I'm not so keen for Seal Cult. What sort of events are they usually? Batos. Yeah, exactly, right? So callings are actually a bit all over the place. Usually they're CC. For most events, the only callings which are sealed are usually the ones that are right after a new set releases. The Dual Guardian set is meant for crack, shuffle, and play. Yes. Also, I was actually surprised. It's actually a pretty small box. Actually, wait. Let me do something here. I feel like I'm a bit very dark here. Let me up the exposure to -5. There. That's better, right? Now you can actually see me. And I'm not, like, just a ghost. I'll have a look, but honestly, I'm not very good at What is this Melody build? Oh my god, what are you doing? I mean, Black Belt. You're very creative, but are you playing Melody at this point? Alright, spinning Will Kick for 4. The new All Guardian set is meant for crack. Wait, so there's something else though. When they announced in something I didn't quite understand in the keynote, James White said, "Oh, they're delaying the Guardian Mastery set because of something and something," and I didn't catch quite why they delayed it. Alright, let's go for 7. This should be full block. They still have the Vex and Quill hand. We're getting them down to 1. But they, you know, I think we definitely needed to be where we were if we keep letting this hit. Okay, do we have the 1s here to get looking for a scrap to matter? No, we don't have any 1 attacks, right? No, it's all red here. So what do we want to do? We could block with Pouncing Key and then we can use this actually. Okay, let's do this. We block for 3. But no Kodachi lock, it's done. Yeah, I mean, I think it was probably a gamble to let this there, but I think we're still okay. Okay, so just face again. What was that? Why did I get a notification for that? Can you not? Alright, okay, sorry about that. Got distracted by the alerts. That's why I usually turn my alerts off. What do you guys think about the banned and restricted announcements to be made later today? Do you think anything needs to be banned? Hey, Veet! Thank you. Welcome back to the stream yourself. How you doing? Hi, Octane CYB. Hunter. I'm a bit split about it, to be honest. Alright, let's do CNC here, and this should be game. My teammates talk about the Tunic ban? No, it's not gonna happen. They're not going to ban any legendaries if they can help it. Round of applause for our opponent here. Thank you very much for the game. First game back is a win. You know what? I'll take it. So we'll go 1-0. Where did Mr. Fitz it? You can't hide from the camera, little Fitzy man. You can't hide. 1-0. Okay, so I owe a pack opening, so we'll do that. James Y 100% said that he thought that HO was in danger of banning when they announced the book burn. It's a video. Yes, I remember that as well, but they weren't fully committed to it. By the way, my partner's coming home, so we're gonna get some barks here. They didn't really commit to it. I was like, I get it. High Octane is really good, and I saw Mara Farias responded to me on Blue Sky as well. But my argument would be that the skill ceiling of playing -IO is so high that you can get away with the card like High Octane because most players will not utilize the deck or the card to its full potential. Now don't get me wrong, I've lost to that deck plenty of times, right? But still. Oaken Old Black Belt because of Jarl. I don't think we should ban stuff ahead of time. I think we should kind of let it see play out. But I can see where you're coming from with Oaken Old. Oaken Old should probably be in the specialization, right? Should have been an ultimate specialization. Limit CYB. Hey Eldorte, how are you doing? Welcome back, welcome back. I'm really split about CYB. I can see why people don't like it, but I also don't think anybody has really teched to address it yet. Alright, so can I just show off this FAB metal token again? I technically didn't get this in Osaka, but it's probably my favorite memento. This is so cool. This is so cool. I absolutely love this token. It's stunningly beautiful. I don't think I can play anything else as long as I play Ninja. Yeah, but I think it's less egregious than I thought it would be. My only issue is that HO means it makes it super hard to print new mech cards, so it might be a design space issue. Okay, that's fair, right? So they could ban it like they did with Berserk, right? Alright, so you said I can choose what I want to open. How about we open something Japanese then? So heavy hitters. How about heavy hitters Japanese? Because I think that's what most. If you're giving me the choice, then that's what I'll open. Just ban red CYB, Eldorte. Yeah, no, I can see why people are asking for a ban of that. Japanese cards. I bought 3 Japanese warmongers in Japan, and honestly, they were so much cheaper than in Europe. Okay, let's see here. Do we get anything good? A rare, and a rare, and then just a token. So nothing good in the first pack. But this is the box that I got with the souvenir pack, so let's see if we get anything good in there. Do we know when BNR happens? Mitch, we do not know. They said it's supposed to be on Monday, right? So I guess anytime between New Zealand gets up and it's not Tuesday yet. What time is it in Wellington? What time is it in Wellington? 6:20. I would say We may get the banned restricted announcement around 9 a.m. So in about maybe 2.5 hours or so. Maybe they get online a bit earlier. Sorry, my voice is still weird because I wore a mask at Worlds every single day. I was really vigilant because I didn't want to get COVID again like last time I attended a big event, but I still got sick. I don't know. I couldn't avoid it. I play Azilio. If I do not draw my combo the first 2-3 turns, I lose the game against CYB because the deck cannot produce enough damage. Yeah, it's problematic. Maybe I just don't have enough experience to play into CYB to give like a well-informed opinion on it. Alright, so we've got Mr. Fitzer's left, so we're gonna turn off the cam here for now. Get a bit of Hey TK! Thank you. Welcome back to the stream as well. It's good to see you. Alright, so we've got Gene Stealer here on the Wizard. I only have AB1. I don't know if we can make this happen actually. One AB feels pretty dangerous, but we'll see what happens here. Auxilia's a good deck. Is it? Okay, so we've got the Search and Aether Tide. That's the one that does the amp, right? So it's okay, we're gonna do one here. Looking for scraps, pretty bad right now. Plow under. Yeah. Two decks in World's top 16 were Auxilio, really? That's my only gripe with me going to Worlds and similar events. Like, I don't get to experience Worlds at all. Like, you just completely... You miss it. Just two more. Okay, so if we use one here, we're fine. Sorry. Sorry about the cough. My cough is actually much worse right now than I thought it was gonna be. So I'm not sure I can do a full stream. My voice is already giving up somehow. Had 4 decks at the 5-year that ran Rainbow CYB. See, the thing is, I don't encounter it that much in the wild. So if we play... This doesn't make sense, doesn't make sense... Yeah, it's a bit of a bad hand here. Hey, Old Man Cruz, long time no see. Switch names from Silver Whist to this, but might not remember. Wait, they were more live today. Play CYB, not just the fruits. Silver, it does ring a bell. It does ring a bell, I have to say, but yeah, welcome back to the stream anyway. It's good to have you back. I have 2 blues here and they don't have go again. It's really an awkward hand. I don't want to put any of those in Arsenal. So maybe we just play out another one. Just want 1 damage. Now let's play the red. A couple of months ago. Alright, I mean, if you were new to the game asking for tips, how has your journey with Flesh and Blood gone since you've been here the last time? Have you stuck with it? Have to leave for some time, maybe catch you later, otherwise see you next time. Thanks for being here today, Old Dorte. I hope to see you soon again. Have a nice evening. Thanks for being here. Thank you. You just came back again. What made you come back? And by the way, speaking of making people come back, what do you guys think of the new set, The Haunted? Player 1, take the IP1 and have a look for Scrap Enabler. Oh, that's actually a pretty good tip, TK, yeah. Don't know, just got the feeling. Alright. I mean, you don't really need more than that, right? I like your old Arachne. I'm just gonna IP myself here. I don't want any of those cards in my arsenal. This is gonna be 5 go again. No, it's 7. Alright, we can deal with that. That's actually pretty good. That's exactly, you know, that's exactly what my deck wants to do, right? Do you want to block for 6? Then you could Kodachi with a blue and something else. Terrell! Welcome back, how are you? The new Arachnids are pretty as all get out, yes. I really like the art that we've seen of the new set so far. And there's actually one card in specific that I love. It's like the full art ninja lady that's in profile with the white background. Looks really cool. Dagger Warriors, I won't say to no to new warrior cards. Exactly. Saved by opponent. This set has nearly made me want to play ninja. I mean, maybe it will still. So the theory that I liked most, I read this theory somewhere with the different Arachnids that we're getting, is that maybe depending on the Arachnid that you play, you change class. Would be really, really cool. I don't know how you could pull that off, but that would be really cool. So if you play different Arachnids, a different class. And you have basically an Arachnid for every single class. If I will get better with the set, well, I hope so. It's a draconic set. It's a ninja set. So if this doesn't help fight, then I don't know what they're doing. I feel like the game is not quite going where I need it to go. My favorite Arachnid theory is Batos. There's 6 of them. A dice has 6 sides. He's a chaos hero. Wait, so you're saying there's more dice rolling involved? Isn't that a brute thing? Okay, so Tomb of Harvest. Alright, draw 3 cards. That's pretty good. Arachnid should be 20 HP, and when they drop to 0, you are immune till end of turn. Change to another Arachnid from inventory with 16 HP. That's a really cool idea. 2 sigils. Okay, so we... Okay. Alright, so... It's a life gain... kind of game plan on their side. 9 damage. Guys, I don't think I'll be... I don't think this game is gonna go well for me. Oh god. No, this game is not gonna go well for me. Yeah. That was pretty nasty. That life gain into a mind warp now. Oof. Oof. Yikes. Yikes. AB1 is not enough apparently. The sideboard only offers AB1. So there wasn't more AB that I could have taken in. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out. The AB is on the type flippers. I wasn't a huge fan of the keynote at Worlds because it was actually like the screens that they had available was really small. And it was actually really, really hard to see any of the new information that they showed. I think for next time, I would encourage them to have a much bigger screen. Because I was standing pretty close and I couldn't see anything. I couldn't tell anything that was going on those screens. And I would have liked to see a bit more. Wow, now terrible hand here. Terrible hand on this. I needed a blue. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win this. AB1 is not enough. Just gonna try and not take too much damage here. Alright. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. Just play looking for scrap. 5, Arsenal of the Bearing Thorns. Looks like it's our current variants. Kind of want to build that. Yeah, do it. Why pitch an Easter egg when it's the best 2 card you could have done? Yeah, true, but I wanted to do the 5 for 1 and Arsenal a card. The Bittering Thorns is really good when you get to play an actual hand. And the good thing is that at least I already played 2 Mind Warp, right? So Easter egg, probably 5 go again would be my hunch here. Yeah, there we go. So we'll block with the Flick Flag. So we do have an option to block with the blue to get more block out of that, but we're not going to do that unless we absolutely have to. I have Bring Dory for Wednesday for reasons. You just want to tilt me, Batos. Ah. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. That's gonna be going... No, wait. It's only for 4. Okay, so what are we banishing then? They're looking for a scrap, right? Bottom of the deck. Yeah, so if we can block here, let's block. The physical damage is what I can block. So we should try and block as much as that as we can. We're gonna keep the blue. Then we're gonna go Kodachi into Bittering Thorns into Kodachi for 3. So 1, 4, 5. Yeah. I mean, hopefully IRA will get a push as well through the ninja cards. But I think she's probably the ninja deck that least relies on actual ninja cards. Because her hero ability just applies to everything, right? So you don't need any combo cards, you don't need any ninja cards, you just need good cards which benefit of the +1. That's all you need. I will wait till 16th of December because then we will know all those arachnids do. Wait to make a decision for Prague. So my Fable package, by the way, for Prague, I did get a ticket for the world premiere. Just because I think it's more exciting to be some of the first people to open up the new set. So this still doesn't trigger. It's still 4 damage. Okay, so what are we blocking with? So we can block with... Let's send Bittering Thorns to the bottom. We block with this. Oh, no, now it triggered now. Okay, damn it. Okay. Okay, so it triggers off the cards it's banishing itself. Got it. I'm pretty sure Arachnids will be half heroes. Wait, what do you mean, like demi-heroes, like Levia? Maybe. I mean, it could be. It could be. But I wouldn't be surprised if Alice has surprised us with something else. Donzai Banzai, welcome back. Just finished the vlog. Looked like a blast. Hey, thank you very much for watching it. Appreciate it. And welcome back to the stream, yeah? Oh, Japan was so great. The worst thing about the whole trip was the 14 hours flight each way, right? I tried to get an upgrade for premium economy. We didn't get it, so we were in economy. And you know what? If you're sitting there for like 5-6 hours and then you look up and you're like, oh my god, we're not even halfway. It's a lot, but it was absolutely worth it. It was absolutely 100% worth it. There's a theory on Twitter that one Arachne is the lady from Leave No Witness. Hey, Powerus, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Where are you from, my friend? This is life game, right? Amp 3 is painful. Okay, we're just gonna... We can't use all these blues anyway. What we can do is play a Warmongers. Yeah, I think this is not good enough here. From France, bonjour, bonjour, mon ami. Ça va bien aujourd'hui? We have quite a few French people on the stream. What's your favorite hero? Okay, so we go for 1, we go for 2. I think they've got a pretty... AB1 is not enough in this matchup. I think they're just going to finish me off in the next turn. The Warmongers could throw a wrench between their legs. Potentially. Aurora Azelio, beginner Fab. Well, welcome to the game then. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask. I think you need to main a simple hero. I mean, how much more simpler than just +1 on every second attack can it get? I don't think you could make a simpler hero than that. Unless there's like no text. Warmongers could legit give me at least one more turn here. But it may not be enough. Like if they get amp 3, so their weapon already does 4 through the channel the Millennium Tree. If they find like any more way to life gain this turn, let's see. They can't weapon and spell on the Warmongers, that is true. They chose peace. 7. Yeah, well. Yeah, well. Actually, should I do that? Sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry. We're gonna use this. One. 3. They could finish me on their turn, right? Just the Storm Striders could finish me off. Okay. Peaceful Fire. Very, very, very peaceful magicians here. Imagine I've uploaded Japan Trip so you can see what happened. I can tell you that its Smash and Journey wasn't a normal one. See, that's what I was thinking about, right? I was thinking about my journey. And honestly, not a lot of exciting things happened. I mean, it was a great trip, but nothing went wrong. Yeah, AB1 is probably not the way to go in this matchup. But I tried it, and now I know, right? I haven't played this matchup before, and I think it's always important to try it out. Alright, so we're down to 1. So we can do... This only gets if it hits, so we'll do the 4 here. Which will hit, we'll have go again for sure. Sorry, Fitz is playing with the ball right under my legs. So I see like the ball going back and forth. I mean, we're probably cooked here, right? We can't do enough damage here to threaten lethal. And I think they're probably just waiting. So I'll push this to 7. My logic is... Oh, we're dead anyway. They won't break the instant speed here. Okay, we were dead anyway. I don't know why they were waiting. I can't really do anything. It's fine against Verdance if they're not doing the spell thing. It's not great if they are. Sadly, you don't know. Alright, round of applause to our opponent. And we go to 1-1 in that case. I think that's fine. I'm okay with this, playing the matchup for the first time. So you're saying that Verdance doesn't always play like this. So then the only thing... But I think Wizards just are a problem. So the sideboard here is really not in a place where you can hope to win against Wizards. But then in the current meta, you don't really see a lot of Wizards. So it may just be like a calculated decision into the meta, right? I wouldn't worry about Verdance as she struggles into top aggro decks. Yeah. Sorry, just getting rid of the ball for the dog. That's what I was thinking as well, right? When I was looking at the sideboard here, I was like, yeah, it's, you know, I'm not ready for Wizards, but... Alright, so we go into new. Let's go second. I've never played this matchup either before, so I'm very curious to see how this goes. Oh, it's Mitch. Mitch, good luck, dude. Good luck. So the outcome of that was a no. And we'll put up a new prediction for this. And we'll go into it. Hey, Batos. Enjoy the armory. Spider's Bite for 1. A lot of cards that I don't want to block with. Anyone else playing the Bazaar? Veets? I hear Liliane is enjoying it as well. Oh, okay, that was surprising that immediately after. Okay, so I'm guessing they're always going to block the second attack. So let's make this the decision a bit more difficult for them. They don't know that I have two sync belows here I can't do much with, right? I could potentially threaten super wide on mask here. Alright. I've actually never played an auto battler. So basically the way an auto battler works is, right, you have like a lineup, and then after that you just let it do its thing. Arsenal. Yeah, but I think so I was supposed to play the Calling in Japan, right, at Worlds. But last minute, I decided to just play side events. And I do think it was the right decision, because when I looked at the meta, especially when I looked at the meta report for the Calling and Worlds, like there were so few KOs and Brutes in general. I think it would have been a bad decision to try and play KO at the Calling. I don't think it would have led to a good place. So we're just gonna take 3 damage here. Yeah, we'll do that because I want to see what else they're playing here. 7, just take the 3 damage, and then if they attack with something here from the arsenal that's relevant, I have another sync below. It could actually be, I was gonna say it could be a Codex, but no. Yeah, kind of. The gameplay is getting a build together. Okay. So you're building like an engine, and then you're just letting the engine do its thing. Yeah, so I decided, you know what? I'm on vacation in Japan, and I just don't want to go like 0-2 drop and then feel bad for the rest of the day. I just wanted to have fun. And I was also really keen to play IRA. But I didn't want to take IRA into a field of, you know, the Calling, when I'd never played her. So I decided to play side events, and I just played the CC side event on Saturday. What do I mention here? What do I say I don't want them to play? I guess we'll take the Bonds of Agony. Not sure that makes any sense. I think there were more day 2 KOs than all warriors together. That's fair, but that still isn't a winning formula, right? Okay, we could take this because it's attack action cards, and if I do block, I block with the 2 non-attack actions here, so we can take the 1 damage actually. Okay, CNC for 6. Oh no! No! Oh, worst. Okay, fine. We'll just eat it. The one card where I can't use defense reactions because CNC doesn't allow you to use defense reactions, right? Just be glad KO is not speedrunning to LL anymore. That is true. I'm you know, I do enjoy Brute and I do enjoy KO, but it's good to mix things up a little bit as well, right? I'm just going for 1. And then we play the CNC for 7? Or to go Kodachi... We have... Yeah, I'm gonna do Kodachi for 2 first. The CNC for 7 breakpoint is a lot more annoying. But... if I don't do it like this, then I'm going to end up with more cards in my hands. Yeah. CNC for 7 is better. Yeah, I just felt bad about IPing myself. Would have been nice if this was a 1 go again somehow. That would be good. Okay, 6. They're letting it go. Oh well, that explains that. So it wouldn't have made a difference. But I get your point. Okay, so we 24-30 and the defense reaction into Arsenal. Beckoning Mistblade. There's a reason why they've been playing Spider Spy all along and now they're playing the Mistblade, right? There is a reason for that. Let's block this for 1 here. There may be the one that modifies it, but no. Pocket, thank you so much. Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing, Pockets? It's good to see you. Good to see ya. Alright, what are the odds of another Command and Conquer here? I have a feeling that's exactly what's gonna happen. No, surgical extraction. Okay, that's fine. We can play the Fate for Scene. Hey! I will open a pack. Lillian, what do you want? I have Japanese heavy hitters. I have Japanese archive pack Part the Mistveil. And Rosetta. I have, well, archive pack Rosetta. I have Part the Mistveil. And I have 1 pack of Rosetta. And 1 pack of Outsiders, actually. Pick what you want. Alright, will do. So, we do have block that we can't do anything with, right? So, let's block this out then. A lot of defense reactions. I do kind of feel like IRA has game into Noob because of all the D reactions she's running. But I'm gonna run out eventually. So the question then is, who's gonna run out first? And the annoying thing here is, I don't think I have anything to trigger. This is annoying, yeah. So I can play Spinning Wheel Kick for 1. Okay, right. Okay, so what I'll do here is, I'll play the Bittering Thorns for 4, go again. And then just give... No, we don't want to break the breeze right. Then the next attack will get +2. And we'll play it like this because maybe the looking for scrap will get more value later in the game when there's also a 1 that's in the discard pile. Can see a man, nothing new, same old, taking a week off during set release to organize the remainder of my bulk. Which set release? No, still don't want to destroy them. Okay, 14 to 29. So we're in a good shape, but we know Nu can come back pretty easily from a position like that. Surely this is just 1. At the moment it's just 1, and it doesn't really have an effect that I care about. They get 1 life. Go to Armory. Captain Crunch, enjoy your Armory. Thanks for being here today. See you soon, I hope. The Hunted. Hunted looks cool though, right? So you already took a week off for that. Okay, so 6, yeah. No, I do realize it's never going to be 1. But the thing is, I think you got to be very strategic about what you block into her. And I think this was a good time to not block because there's really not much detrimental impact to my hand. Okay, alright, cool, 20. 20 to 17, okay, we just do our normal thing. We're Kodachi for 1. And then I think we just do a weakest link for 7. And we Arsenal the spinning. The weakest link. I have to give them back to Finbar, Silver, Odin. I borrowed them. I only used them on Friday at Worlds. Gave a free card. Fair point. I forgot about the blues. Bonds of Agony are coming to play. Bonds of Agony are coming to play. They just played 2 Justinic. They played a Hiss already. They don't have a Tunic counter. So how much damage can they push this for? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to block for 9. I'm not sure if that's enough. Is that enough? So if I only block with E-Strike, right, and they get to hit, then they're gonna choose a sensor. Then I'm left with 2 blues in my hand. At that point, I may as well block with a blue. I didn't call new Dromite, but I called Draconic Warrior. Excited for Fang and Araxnic Cracks. The set looks really cool, Pockets. Looks really cool. I already look forward to our drinking stream. I'm gonna get a case of that for sure. Alright. So I got bamboozled here, or they just weren't able to get over it, which is fine. Because now we'll just play 1, 2, and 4. I think there's a decent amount of damage coming through here off the back of that, despite the big block. It's all good. Alright, we're always gonna get that middle block because they don't want Mask to trigger. And we're gonna get a damage through here as well. Do not want to destroy Beast Riders. I think we can turn this off. 1. As Liliane just said, it's never gonna just be 1. Excuse me. It's gonna be more. So what do we want to do here? The banish a card of the same color as banish card. When it's banished as an action card, gain 1. As long as you dodge, go again into Codex. True. So, I'm tempted to let this hit. Let's let it hit and see what happens. Okay, just 4 plus 3. Okay. That is fine, I guess, so far. That's okay. That's... Okay, I didn't properly read that. I'm already back for stream, and I... Guys, remember, I don't read cards. Oh yeah, you had the stream pockets, right? How did that go? Okay, we can Kodachi for 1 here. Kodachi for 2, leg tap, and then play the Warmongers. Does she care about Warmongers? I think she does. Oh, they're not blocking. Do we get a Mask of Momentum trigger here? Mostly reacts. She doesn't care. Okay. Okay, we'll play it anyway. Choose War. I'm guessing they chose War as well. Yeah. Oh, Wax On is nice. Wax On is nice. It's just a spider's bite. Codex is going at... I always feel like if this far in the game, when they're pitching a Codex of Frailty, they probably have a Codex of Frailty in their hand. What do we want to do? We're not going to block this for now. Because the Wax On is for 5. Mostly chatting and organizing cards, 1-2 games on Talishar. Nice. That sounds pretty chill. That sounds like a good time. There we go. They go for 7. Okay, so we'll block 2 at the Wax On. Blocking that out. Block for 7. Wax On is a pretty cool card, actually. I like it. And we will do Kodachi for 1. And then I think we're just going to do Weakest Link for 7. Tempted to do Kodachi for 2. But I think it said we'll just do the 7 here. Okay. That probably means I was going to say that they don't have anything relevant in their hand. But just blocking it out works as well. It's pretty close though. The longer it goes, the more value I get. So, in theory, that's in my favor. How much do I need to overblock this, though? This is only 5. I think they can go over 5 easily. I feel like they block to protect the Transcend card. Yeah, maybe, but they did just have a defense reaction in hand, right? So they might have just used it for that reason. If I block like this. The question is 7 gonna be enough to... So if they have another Justinic, then it goes to 6. And if they trigger all the things, it goes to 10. So the question that I have is it really worth trying to prevent that? Or do I just eat the damage? If I eat the damage, they can go to 10 as well. I go down to 5. I lose probably the 2 leg taps, which would make sense in this case. I have a pouncing key. But I could, if I had to block enough to block like 10. Or I don't block at all. And if I block 10, I need to give him my whole hand. You have 2 leg taps in hand, they can take both. I do realize that. Block at least with one leg tap. Okay. So this is free, right? Just Nick is free. Because using this is one. It's one, so they have one resource floating after that. And the hiss is... So it could be a venomous bite. Okay, maybe we don't have a turn after this. But... At the same time, I'm preventing some damage at least. Okay, so that's one. If I get rid of this, then I can play Kadachi for 1, so 3. If I keep this, it's 4 damage instead. They can play this, I mean, but they can play a 1, I don't care. So keeping this is more damage, right? So with the tunic counter for 1. The other hand would have been just 3 damage. Equipment counts as 2 each. 1 for the activation, 1 for the token. Oh, good point, Pockets. Good points. Okay, so for 15... 2 defense reactions, that is good. I think at this point I probably have to use Tiger Stripe to block this. Yeah, that's... Oh, look at the Cosmic Awakening that they're pitching here. I think it makes sense in this matchup, because it is a matchup that potentially goes long. I hate this so much. Oh no. Oh no. That's not ideal. We haven't seen him play. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, pain. This is like worst case scenario. With the 2 defense reactions that I have in my hand. Still, I'm taking the damage so I can plague the weakest link myself. Sounds called such a dumb card. It's really annoying when it happens to you, right? It's like, oh, it's not so bad. Oh no. Here's Siren's Call, and you goodbye to your resource card. Yeah. You know what was my favorite thing about Worlds in Osaka? Honestly, the best thing about it was the food. Like, the catering at the event was amazing. I loved the food. It was so good. I mean, you all know, like, food in Japan is amazing, but even at the venue, at where it was, like, I had a Wagyu beef bowl for lunch. I'm gonna be so sad when I go to Prague and it's a freaking pretzel. It's gonna be so sad. Is anybody going to Portland this weekend? Any of you going to Portland? I don't want to block with any of this, but I kind of have to. So my out here, oh come on, is an E-strike for another one of that Siren's Call. So the block, very jealous. Yeah, it is, dude, it was so good. It was so good. If they have a codex here would be really sad. No codex. Alright, we'll just do 7 buff power. If they let us hit that, take them down to 1. I would do the commoner event. Isn't the calling commoner? It is, right? Hey Sigma, how are you doing? Welcome back to the stream, my friend. It may be time to use the mask to block this. How are you, Mr. Japanese KO? I'm Mr. Japanese Mayo. I ate so much mayonnaise over there. Japanese mayonnaise is the best. It's far superior than any other mayonnaise in this world. I'm doing very well. My throat is pretty bad. I got sick after Worlds because of course, even though I was wearing a mask the whole time. Wasabi mayo? Ooh, wasabi mayo. But just Japanese mayo, dude. Cube pie? Yes. Kewpie, like the mayo is like, oh, it's so good. We always have it in our fridge at home. Even here, I always have it. Do I want to block with mask of momentum here? They're smart enough. They're never gonna let the mask hit, right? But I also don't want to give them a +1 and go again. Okay, this is good for me, actually. Six go again. It's fine. We can block 6. If we block 6 here, the question is what else do they have in their hand? I can just play CNC for 7. Oh no. 10? Alright, it's not lethal. Maybe lethal now. So what are they attacking me with? A 1? So taking 1 damage. Might also flip Jarl? Oh, you're looking towards Jarl, Sigma. I'm not too enthused by Jarl, but that's, you know, that's fine. Ah, now it's lethal. Now it's lethal, right? If they attack with 1, and then they attack with the dagger, and then they attack with another 1. Oh no, wait. I'm in trouble. This is actually, they're gonna kill me here. They won. Because I can just do the dagger into another blue. Right? Oh, the pounds and key as well. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Really nicely played. This is really nicely played. I'm the ninja now. Yeah. He's the ninja now. I'm dead. I actually haven't been able to trigger pounds and key myself. Well, I'm not dead, but I need to block with everything that I have here. Hey, at least I'm still alive. That was really nicely played. That was really nicely played. Really nice. That deserves a round of applause. How have you been, Sigma? How are things in your world? Look who's Kodachi locked now. Look who's Kodachi locked now. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. GG. GG. Nicely played. Alright, I think, Lilian, I opened you a pack opening, right? Alright, well played. Alright. I see how this matchup can go now. And round of applause from Mitch. Still feels better than if you're playing against it on KO. I'm okay, not doing much. Appreciating how people are trying to build Jarl. Waiting for BNR. We should get it soon, right? The BNR should be. What's the time in Wellington now? It is 7:12 a.m. I think we're earliest we can expect it in about 45 minutes. Yeah, that was pretty good last turn then from Mitch. That was really, really good. I wasn't aware how he could like play all of them, but being able to trigger like the ability of the blue because the tigers were there was really, really good actually. All right, how about we open up a archive pack Rosetta? GG's Man of Blues, I think we're a bit disgusting for you. That was very good, Mitch. That was very good there. I think you were able to combo that better than I could ever in my own deck actually. Alright. Maybe we're gonna get the Japanese Command and Conquer here. First we get a Japanese oh, right, actually. Sorry. Sorry, I had to quickly check something. Okay, so we've got a... I don't know the name of the cards. Don't. Rabble? Ravenous Rabble? Ravenous Rabble, I recognize this one. And then we have... Oh, I should know this one. Lightning Press? Red Lightning Press. So there's 5 cards in these packs, right? Yeah, 5 cards, and 1 is rare or higher. Oasis Respite. Camera is hyper lagging. I know, that's why I turned off the screen. It's because it's getting too warm. If I stop charging it, it should get better. So I realized it was hyper lagging. It should be better. Nothing, you didn't miss anything though. Did you get a sense for how the Japanese scene is doing? Not that much. I did play against a lot of Japanese players though. A lot of them seemed to be still pretty new at the game, but it could have just been the language barrier. I think at least 50% of my games were into Japanese players. So a very good percentage of the players that I played were Japanese. Like, if you... Like, I went to FAB Tokyo, and it's a shop fully dedicated to Flesh and Blood, and I'm so jealous. Honestly, so jealous. Like, they had everything. And also the shops that were at Worlds, the vendors, they had much more than you'd find at an event in Europe, right? Like, they had every single set. Guys, I found, as you guys know, I have a collection of every single set, right? And I was looking for a History Pack 2, which was only released in German, French, Spanish, and Italian. And somebody actually reached out to me before I went and was like, oh, do you need one of those? And it's like, yeah. But then I went to Japan. I went to one of the vendors at World, and they had History Pack 2. Like, they had everything. Did you day 2 of the calling? Dude, I didn't do the calling. I played side events because I was like, I just wanna chill. I wanna have a good time. I had a bit of FOMO afterwards, but I think it was the right decision because I was just relaxed. I was just having fun. Instead of trying hard for the calling in a meta that I knew I didn't have a good deck for. And honestly, as soon as I saw how many Rune Blades there were in the calling and in other events, it's just like it would have been good to play KO. So I think it was the right decision. Pocket 3. What do you mean I am not that good? You do realize the last calling that I played burst that I did go day 2, right? You didn't forget about that. To be honest, I didn't expect to play the blue pouncing key and blue art. Last version I was playing against was mostly defensive with 9 copies of Flick Flag, and the rest is just disruption. Yeah, this is a bit, and that, as people were saying when I was starting the stream, right? There's very different ways of how you can play this hero, which is what makes it really cool, actually. That's what makes it so cool. Sounds like a cop out. You know what? I'm disappointed in you, Josh. You were saying you were coming out swinging with the insults, but I feel like it's been pretty lackluster today. No blue in hand now, of course. They activated their mask here with a G card, so now, well, we can still Kodachi into Sensor for 6. And Arsenal, the looking for scrap. Not ideal. I'd love to do something here with a blue. But you can't do anything. So I'm definitely going to try different versions of this deck. I think there's a lot of fun things you can do with her. Gem Roulette is real, so there's a chance you get no Viz. Yeah, but also, when I say Runeblade, right, I think Aurora is not a good matchup for KO either. And Florian is not a good matchup either. It's just like there's too much stuff out there that really, really hurts what Brutes want to do. So it just didn't feel like worth it. So I used it for a side event to get some more fancy cards, right? So now I got 2 Viz, and I can sell one of the anime Viz and keep one for my own collection. What do I name here? Bonds of Agony, why not? I mean, you could dodge all, or you could get all of them. The Gem Roulette can go either way. I know what that Uprising had a fable. So then Cormac that some people are willing to buy the blood of Drakai. Wait, really? People are willing to... It's speculation, right? It's speculation for the new set. I don't want to block with any of this. Bittering Thorns... But there's so much value in Bittering Thorns. Scale Peeler. I found 3 EARF Cult to the Grave. Awesome. They look really good. Oh god. Oh god, that's a lot of money, dude. I put in an order of 1,000 flame scales and about 10 blood of Drekka. They cancelled the order. Of course they did. Okay, so we can do Kodachi, Bittering Thorns, looking for a scrap, go again. But it's 6 damage. Let's go again as well. I'll let it hit. I hope no codex here. Now, Honor and Felling of the Crown are stupid prices too if you want to play Earthiol. I'm... Yeah, well... You know, good cards will be good. Actually, Felling the Crown, I think I opened that one up in one of my events. Okay, so... We can now do Bittering Thorns, which needs 2 cards to block it out. And then we can play the Looking for Scrap, which will also need 2 cards to block it out. Okay, so it's going to be this and a defense reaction, right? Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I was expecting here. After they block for 1. It didn't make sense to do anything else there. 5 go again on this one. You can either pitch the E-Strike or just put it in Arsenal. By the way, Sigma, are you planning to go to London or to Prague? Go again. So if I swing this, it's just 1 damage. It's not worth it. Let's Arsenal this. Maybe London? Would be cool, dude. Would be cool. This is equipment. I'm not planning to block with equipment. If I'm blocking, I'm blocking from my hand. Felling a Plow looked good with Jarl, but with the new equipment is another Earth cart to fill into Felling and Plow. Yeah, there's boots coming out, which are Earth, right? Okay, where are we at? What are you doing, my friend? The new set is not to your liking? You skipped a set? I think you're the first person I see saying they don't like the new set. Another warrior, another assassin, but ninja! I'm actually surprised that there's warrior in this another warrior set. We may have to block out a lot more here than I'm planning to on this turn. They have still a lot of gas left with 3 cards in hand. The boots and the arms are good. It looks spicy. I wonder if Jarl is going to be good or not, but the deck certainly looks interesting. Guardian have awful boots and arms. That is true, Galvia. That's good. That's very true. The options are very subpar at the moment. Wasn't MC Zenit new enough? Fair. 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 Absolutely fair. Let's block for 4 here with the Fate Foreseen. Then we'll do double Kodachis into 5. Let's keep this on top. They want to speak. Oh, they're leaving for a minute. Few bit different builds for Jarl. So do you think people are going to take the Earth route and other people are going to take the Ice route? Could be, could be. I mean, there's options there. This weekend we also have Florence coming up, right? Do we have 2 events this weekend? Florence and Portland? Yeah, we do, I think. I think Florence is this weekend as well. That's a Battle Hardened, I want to say? I don't know. I saw the first ProQuest Plus is coming to Mexico as well, which is awesome. Warriors really need new cards. They are in a really bad spot and almost unplayable. That's a good point. That's actually a good point. They are in a pretty bad spot. Jarl's gonna be a pain too. I think Jarl's also... I think Jarl's just gonna punish people that just run red line. Like, if you run a decent amount of blue and block, I think you'll be fine. It's just gonna be a pain for aggro decks. Oh, Skirmish to start as well, right? How's KO looking in Blitz? Would you play that? Because obviously I can't play IRA. She's LL. Maybe Zen. Could play Zen now that I have the 12 pedal Kataya. I know that it relies on armor. Good point, Burst. That's a good point. Friend, come back to me. Let's finish this game. As new, I feel quite comfortable into your role. Do you want to feed the blue machine? I mean, Mitch, right? You're happy to see any oh my god, my head. Guardian. Speaking of Guardian, I played the side event on the Saturday at Worlds, and I played IRA. I went 3-1. The only game that I lost was into Victor. And I think that's a difficult matchup for ninjas. I won a surprising amount of clashes, or let me phrase that. I didn't lose as many clashes as I thought I would. Thank you, Lilian. Have a nice evening. See you soon. Warrior relies on their armor heavily. It's already a difficult matchup. Yeah. Arms are earth, ice. Woo. Still 2 Majestics missing from the deck, you mean? Okay, let's go for Kodachi for 1. If they don't block either Kodachis, then we could potentially go E-Strike for 5, go again instead. 1 legendary equipment and 23 Majestics. It's actually a lot, right? And I think that does justify the higher price point compared to the other armory decks that we've seen. Okay, 1 Kodachi. Three. Yeah, maybe they're keeping that for like the usual a week before, or maybe it's, you know, a really well-known player for Guardians gets to spoil it. Let's do Kodachi for 2, and then we decide what we want to do. Are you really thinking they're gonna put 3 copies of everything in their pockets? That would be good. Playing against Reinar, 3 clashes is a pretty good match against Reinar. Okay, 2. They let all of that hit. I think in this case we can go again here and see what they do with that. An offhand Majestic. I mean, it's very interesting that the new weapon looks huge, but is one hand. Actually, the weapon is really cool, right? You get +2 or something if you wield it as a 2-handed weapon. I really like that. That's a really cool idea. If they're letting this hit, that means I get to draw cards. I mean, thank you, I will. Yours design is amazing. It looks really fun. Defense reaction is not what I wanted to draw here, but we'll take it. I'm a fan of aggro Guardian. It's fun. It's fun. Okay, so we can actually block with wax on here. And if they push it further, we still have enough with the flick flag that probably we should be able to block this out no matter what they play. We're going to be blocking for 9. This is for 5. Aggro is what I've always wanted from Oldhim. Oh, you're feels like you're going to be a Jarl player. Next time I meet you. Oh wait, 0 cost. Wait, I need to take this back. Forgot it's not 0 cost.
takes forever.
Forgot about that. My theory is that it would be offhand aura equipment taking the other weapon slot with action destroy this, or if a defense effect. It'll pair well into summit and... Well, it could be. You've been pretty good with your predictions. Alright, so... Create a Fang Strike and a Slither in your hand. Banish up to 2 cards opponent's graveyard. Transcend. Stupid blues. Okay. Not great. They're really getting rid of my hand here, aren't they? Gonna have to use my wax on here as well. Didn't want to do this, but I think that turned out okay at the end of the day. Oh yeah, we're getting more Mangle cards, right? Didn't they show something off? There's a new Mangle card? Or something that references Mangle. I look forward to playing into Jarl. I'm not playing it myself. Yeah, it just references it. Yeah. Okay, 1. Go again. Still no banned and restricted announcement yet. No news. Somebody hit F5 for us, please. Okay, 2. The arm state's called... Oh, right, the arms. Okay, got it. I did look at everything briefly, but not in much detail. So another 5 that if it hits it gets go again. But we were pretty much at this point against Mitch, right? And he still managed to turn it around. IRA so much value? Yeah. It is basically the value deck. I love it. It's so much different from how I play my brutes, right? I think this is what really attracts me to this deck, because it's so different to what I usually play with brute, where it's just basically herder, bang, bang, bang. It's much more blocking. Although Rhino is a good bit of blocking as well. Just a 2-card 8 that could draw a card, give go again. How's it different than Tank Rhinar? Shh. Don't ask me questions I don't know how to answer. Stop exposing the flaws in my statements. Yes, you can have that blue. The draw card is really annoying, you're right. Then being able to draw a card of that is really annoying. What are we gonna face here? We can still look with the sink below and then just play Kodachi into spinning wheel kick. I think they're just trying to get a block out of me here. I think the thing that's great about ours is it's really mid-range, so you can also just draw a ninja card hand. Yeah, but it doesn't help. Yes, you're right, Galvi. You do have that possibility, but it really doesn't happen very often. Well, it depends how you build her, right? I think what's really interesting about her is that there's really different ways of building her. And that kind of makes it cool as well. There's very different builds, and I think she has legs. I hope she has legs, because I enjoy playing her. What if the new Mangle would say something like destroy an aura you control to destroy target aura if it hits? But we already have stuff like that, right? Isn't a card that does exactly that? Something very similar. Not in Guardian. That is true, not in Guardian. Okay, 4. Are they gonna block this or not? I feel like they often... that this opponent here doesn't really want to block a lot of the time, but then they're letting Mask trigger. This is already the second time they're letting Mask trigger. No, they're not. Ha, here's the defense reaction. Interesting. Is it better to do Kodachi into wheel into Kodachi? Or is it better to Kodachi into wheel? Well, the thing is, if you do Kodachi, wheel Kodachi, then you're not threatening the Mask. So you're probably not getting a card block out of that then. So whenever, in most cases, I want to do Kodachi into the third card with Go Again. If I can get there, so I can then threaten a Mask trigger. Because I want them to block, right? I want them to block. Here, however, I am deciding not to block. Let's see if I can walk away here with a decent hand for my next turn. Ah, Slither, that's fine. Okay, this is only banishing, that's fine. So basically what I want to do is like, you know, saying a value deck, it's what you want to do is trade favorably every single turn. Kodachi is mostly recommended for Mask because people are less likely to block 1 or 2 damage attacks. Yes, and also Mask doesn't trigger off Kodachi if it's his third attack, right? It needs to be the third attack for Mask to hit needs to be an attack action card. It can't be a weapon. Please let me have my hand. Please let me have my hand. Please let me have my hand. Oh, end of turn? Nice. Okay, so now we can do this. Now, Okay, we'll start with the Kodachi anyway. Kodachi for 1. And then do we play the looking for scrap? Or do we do Kodachi? That's the question. I think we do the Kodachi because we're likely gonna get them to block with a 3 block here. Or if they don't block, it's gonna be really annoying for them to block the next one. Okay, so they're not blocking this. That actually will make the next one really awkward for them. Because looking for scrap, because I can banish a 1 cost, this now goes to 5. So if they don't want me to draw a card of magical momentum, they need to block with 2 cards here, or a defense reaction and an equipment. If they block this, we could still play the turn of tempo. It's gonna be another 5. If it hits though, if I get a go again, doesn't really matter because I'm not gonna have anything to play. Okay, they're letting it hit. Unless I have 2 defense reactions. Oh, they're giving me a mask momentum draw. Oh, nice. So, do I risk? I risk it. They're clearly committed to not blocking here. So I'm gonna play the turn of tempo. Potentially the draw, because if they don't block this out, I can play an E-strike for 7 to follow this up. I probably win the game. The alternative... Actually, wait. No, this is incorrect. No. What we do is we go again on the E-strike. And then we play turn of tempo for 5. This is better than 2 extra damage. This guarantees 10 damage if I play the turn of tempo and they block it out. It ends right there. This way I can guarantee 5 more damage. This is much better. I learned one thing when I was introduced into FAB this year. You mostly block the second ninja attack when you want to cancel the mask trick. That is correct. That is correct. You block the second and you block the fourth. That's usually where you want to block a ninja if they play mask. It's about constant damage as well. Should average 7-8 damage a turn mini. Yes, that is true. That's kind of what she wants to do, right? She wants to do 7 to 8 damage every single turn and then just kind of block out with the rest as well. But obviously this was a really good turn here. This is coming in for lethal. And I'm getting a Mask of Recurring Nightmares. Oh, wow. If this was an attack here, I would be in a really good spot. It's not. No. So this is gonna get go again because it hits. Hey, GG! 1214, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Okay, no blues this turn. I feel like they're trolling at this point. It is, they're making some weird decisions, but don't forget there's a lot of players on Talisha are new to the game as well, right? Or are new. This is where you, if you're testing a new hero, this is where you do that, right? If you're testing a new hero, if you're new to the game, this is where you do that kind of stuff. So, you know, you could either have a pro player sitting opposite you, or you could have somebody completely new to the game or new to the hero, and you have to account, like, you know, sometimes people are gonna make not the best decision. How to play IRA. How to play IRA. Block a lot. And Kodachi, keep a blue and an attack, and then Kodachi for 1 and send a CNC for 7. Count your blessings or combo? I'm not a big fan of count your blessings, GG. But I think there's a valid case to be made. I don't play combo either. It's just a value deck. It's just extracting more value over time than my opponent does. That's what it's about. Okay, Burst, what pack do you want me to open? %100% combo, block 2, 3, and threaten 7, 8 damage. Yeah, but that's not really a combo deck, is it? It's a value deck. I mean, they attacked once and now they're end of turn. They may be pretty new to this. Okay. Jeez, I wonder what pack to choose. I mean, Burst, I don't know what you want. I have archive packs in Japanese. I have heavy hitters. I have part of Mistveil. I have 1 Rosetta pack and I have 1 Outsiders pack. I don't know. Should I know what you want? More mid-range? That is true. Oh, that's a good point, Mitch. That's a good point. What are they doing here? Where are you from, Chichi? Sorry for a constant clear. Oh, Taiwan. Very nice. Very nice. Welcome to the stream. Have you been playing Flesh and Blood for a while, or Flesh and Blood is new for you? And how many of those packs have Illusionist? Okay, alright. I guess you want me to open up Part the Mistfell. I think, guys, that my opponent dropped here. I think they dropped. Let's give it a couple minutes or so. Actually, a minute. One more minute. Mistfell. I'll open Mistfell. Actually, while we wait here, we can open up a pack, right? We can do that. You have played 5 for 2 years? Nice. Are you changing to IRA now? Alright, good. Part the Mistfell. Let's open this up. Maybe we get something good here. Single-minded determination, harmony of the hunt, pick the pieces. Waning vengeance, biting breeze, desires of flesh, droplet, wounding blow, stir the pot, spice, rare, foil rare, nothing. Alright, my opponent actually came back. But I'm very curious as what they did. Very curious what they're doing here. Actually, no. Wait, let me do... We're gonna do the Bittering Thorn. We're just gonna do 8 damage here. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I think they're being distracted by their cats or something. 5. Codex of Frailty block as well. Oh. Not a good pack either, right? But, you know, never buy packs, always buy singles. That's what you should do. Syndra? Oh, Syndra looks cool as well. The new set is, I really like, I know you said you didn't like the set Sigma, but I really like the way the new set looks. Holy moly. They're not having a good day, are they? I like aggro decks. Oh yeah, in that case, Fi's up your alley, right? In that case, Fi is 100%. Maybe he's gonna get a few good new cards in the new set. Why do you like aggro but not Zen? Just don't like the flavor or the art, or what is it you don't like? He's broken? But not anymore, right? May have been better to send Kodachi for 2 than Cincy for 6. Yeah, perhaps. True, use your whole hand is always good advice. I've had some all red weird hands here. Okay, this is not a great hand. This is not a great hand. None of them has go again. Whoa. So 2 semi-decent hands, although they were pretty red into this. But at least we got them at 1, right? So they need to block everything I send at them, no matter what. Cinder more like Irelia. Yes, where's Irelia from, by the way? Is that like a lore reference? What I will do is probably play one. And if it hits, break the Beast Riders, but it's not gonna hit. League of Legends, okay. I never played League of Legends. It's clearly inferior to Dota. Is anybody playing the new shooter from Valve? If anybody has a code, I'd love one. Just saying. Just saying. Dota's better, League players can't deny. I would agree with that sentiment. But I hear, like, I've never watched League of Legends. I'm not interested in League of Legends, but I heard some news recently that made me, like, not interested, but that I found interesting. Did they make a change in competitive League of Legends that you can only pick, like, one hero once per series? So there's, like, a best of 3, and you can only pick the same hero once. So it isn't, like, always the same heroes. That's an interesting choice. That certainly, if I got that right, I think that's an interesting thing to do. So you don't always have, like, you know, I think one of the big problems with Overwatch is, for instance, that it's always the same heroes. It's always the same heroes. You know, if they're not going to attack me, these 3 defense reactions is really clogging up my hand here. Let's get rid of one. I have several hundred hours in Deadlock. I can get you in, lol. Galvia! Galvia! You'd be my freaking hero if you can get me in. Not that I have time, but I'd love to give it a go. Oh, dude, awesome. Galvia, you're my hero. Is it good? If you're saying you have hundreds of hours, then it must be good, right? Galvia, got it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How do I get out of this? How do I bring this game home? How do I bring this game home? It's really great. Is it as complex as people are saying? People are saying the game is really complex. But then Dota 2 is complex as well, right? You just fatigued them at this point? True, it's just gonna take a while. It is complex like any MOBA, but you're really fun because it is a shooter. Nice, nice, nice. It's like 40% as complex as Dota, so okay. That's, I mean, I sucked at Dota. But if I can play Dota, I can play this. So this... The dog is getting a treat, and he's very excited about the treat. Chi-Chi, well played. Thank you for the game. Round of applause for our opponent. And that brings us to 2-2. Okay. Okay, so we still don't have any banned or restricted announcement, right? Let's check it out quickly. But I guess you guys would have said something if something would have happened. Articles. Nope, nothing out yet. All right, guys, I'm sorry, but I think I'm going to end the stream a bit early today. Pockets, let's do it tomorrow or sometime later this week. My throat is very scratchy, and it's really not great when you're trying to when you have to talk like I'd love to continue the stream, but whatever I got in Japan is still with me. Whatever sickness I got there, and my throat is really in a bad space, and I need to give it some rest. So thanks everyone for coming out today. I will be back online again tomorrow, and I hope to see a lot of you guys then. I'm glad to be back, and yeah, we'll play some more IRA probably tomorrow. Also, what I need to do is, if I'm playing Sealed, the Hunted in Prague, I need to start getting better at Sealed. So I'll probably do something to get better at that. I don't know what yet, but I think that may be something to look forward to. But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. I hope you have a great day, no matter where in the world you are. And again, sorry for cutting the stream short, but I'll rest my throat, and hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, have a good one, everyone. Let's see what the ban and restriction brings. Bye bye, everyone. Bye.